Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bimbocatfood. If it's your first time here, a double welcome to you, and also, I love you. I am Luka, and today on Bimbocatfood, we're getting back to my specific brand of freak shit. The freak shit that is for me, that I have already played, that I am not an expert in, but that I know very well. We're gonna play Shadowrun Returns, a game that I have done content for before. I believe I did back when I did handmade specifically for YouTube content. I believe I did a long play for Shadowrun Returns and also Shadowrun Dragonfall. And then I did Shadowrun Hong Kong and then never finished that LP, but then I finished the game on my own. So we're gonna play Shadowrun Returns today. And this is one of my favorite series ever. Shadowrun Returns is not my favorite game in the series. I think it's very important. It's formative for the series. It is very important in that context. I don't think it's the best. The best one is the second one, which was weirdly an add-on for Shadowrun Returns initially, and then they made it its own game. But hey, let's get to video game. Let's do it. This title screen fucks though. This title screen cool as hell. This title screen's so fucking cool. I hit a new game. Then we're just gonna play Dead Man's Switch because that's the default campaign. After talking to Worthy about this game during call today, and how I was like, you do not play this game on anything higher than easy because the combat sucks, I think we're gonna play it on normal. And then I'm just gonna have to deal with that. That might be a bad idea. I have played a lot more CRPGs since I initially played this, so maybe we'll be okay. I don't know what I want to... I don't know what I want to play. What have I not played a whole lot? You can play an elf. I don't think I've ever played an elf. I don't think I've ever played an elf. And also, I probably have never played a street samurai. Which means you probably shouldn't play an elf, actually. We could do a troll street samurai. How do trolls look? Also, where's the... Should there be customization? Oh, there it is. Do you want to do troll? I think I played a troll in my original playthrough, honestly, which is fun. What do we want to do? I know orcs are smaller. Orcs are much smaller, but I like their portraits more. I wish I could make them a little bit longer, you know? So I like how tall trolls are. I don't think I've ever played a troll. Let's see, is there one portrait here that I like? I mean, I like most of them. I just don't think they suit my vibe. This one's probably the coolest. I do dig that one, though. That one's got a vibe to it. We'll go with that one. I think I do like the hairstyle already. Can you just change the horns? Oh, you can. Let's see. Wow, you can have some fucked up horns. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, those are the best ones. Do I want to change the hairstyle at all? I feel like a hairstyle for trolls is probably pretty limited because of the fucking... Whoa. Or not. Or dreads. Yeah, fuck. That's a vibe. Hello, Kugi. I am running the shadows tonight. Kugi, do you know much about Shadowrun? Let's see. Is that the vibe? That's the vibe, I think. Okay. I don't think I've ever played a Street Samurai. This will be new. I think I always go Decker, actually. So we want... Let's see. Do you want to do pistol? Cyberpunk with fantasy stuff sprinkled in. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the basic gist. That is the basic thing with Shadowrun. I do want to do melee weapons at some point, but I think pistol kind of rules this game. Shadowrun Hong Kong's so fucking good, Cookie, but like, for real though, you should probably start with Shadowrun Returns, because it's really hard to go back, and also I think Shadowrun Returns is a good introduction. But also, yeah, I think the combat in these games is very similar to XCOM, which it makes sense that you would have played this when you were in an XCOM phase. Alright, I'm gonna be at this. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day, you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging fixer hasn't called, the money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your new yen. Something needs to change, and soon. Okay, I'm going to contextualize some of this stuff immediately. New yen is currency. Sinless means that you don't have... I believe it is called a social... Is it social identification number? Something like that? Which means, like, you're... Like, if you are sinless, you are basically untrackable. Because, like, you don't have your literal identification number. It's gone. It's not associated with you anymore. A fixer is, like, somebody who helps you get jobs. Slagging is, I believe, a curse. It's like fucking, you know? Okay. Running the shadows is an actual verb in this lore? Yeah, no, it is, yeah. You are a shadow runner, thus you run the shadows. You know? A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Good. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. View my list of contacts. I wonder if I can see any references here. No. We are gonna see a reference to a game that we did stream pretty early on in this game, which I like. Personal calendar. It's empty. Nothing to do. Great. We're living the life over here. Why is my phone vibrating? Oh. Alright. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. You're zoned. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So, why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you had a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are... me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. I don't know if that's a reference to anything. That might be a reference to, like, the writer's, like, personal campaign or something. Because I think, a lot of the developers on this game did, like, do actually just play Shadowrun. Oh, no, we got a flashback here. I forgot. "3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth doing a run against Fuki last fall." Fuki? I think that's how that's said. "She's the quiet type, an experienced runner." Was this a tabletop game originally? Yeah, Shadowrun is a tabletop game. That's like, it's like really bad to play, but yeah, Shadowrun is very much a tabletop RPG. It definitely falls into the trend of like tabletop RPGs then translated into video games with like Cyberpunk, Vampire the Masquerade, Baldur's Gate. Those games are obviously based on D&D, you know. We're out in the open here, Alley Cat. Late for another appointment, Sangoma? Sarcasm doesn't suit you. Let's wait another 5. Alright. Hey, New Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, nobody ever died. Never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fraggin' city, Alley Cat. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. We wait for the money. Yeah, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. I don't know, Alley Cat. Sam's a good guy and can hold his own in the fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some paranoid chimp dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy. You think I was sloppy. You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. That true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, Alley Cat, I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Hands where I can see them, asshole. He stops, and a smile slowly appears on his face. What? You can take my gun away, Alley Cat? You know I don't need one. We've got incoming! New Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Drek is shit. Whatever happened to old Larry? Don't worry about it. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Alley Cat. Buy you a drink after this? You'll owe me several. We gotta kill New Larry. God, I am remembering that the animations are kind of cheap in this early one. Wow, New Larry did some fucking damage. He's not in cover, though. What a fucking idiot. This is indeed very XCOM. Yeah, it's incredibly XCOM. It's not the most XCOM a game can be, but it is very XCOM. Especially with the prioritization of cover. Ow, I should have gotten behind cover. Shit. The issue is that I literally start with a shotgun and I didn't train in shotgun. Do I have a pistol as a sidearm? Possible. Oh, motherfucker! Oh, okay, we're fine. Hey, Cookie, all of the fucking music in this game fucks. Oh, I do. Every bit of music in this game slaps supremely. I mean, this game in general slaps supremely. It's like one of my favorite games ever. Well, Shadowrun Returns isn't, but Shadowrun in general is. Get shot, idiot. Sam, are you, like, good? Somewhat. Wow, good shot! What? Oh, fuck, right. Oh, well, that's fine, actually. Because it literally didn't work. That's on cooldown. Fuck. Shit. Get wrecked! Can you hit? Fuck yeah, you can! Damn, I wish this was actually a party member in this fucking game. She's really good. Sangoma lowers her gun. Aye, Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. You did good. You were born for this gig, Alley Cat. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Me? I do this. It's the only life I know. Well, you're a dumbass, and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. Damn, he knew. I do this. This is my thing. That's a really appropriate thing to say, because I think this is the character that we're gonna run for the entire series. You stare at Sam's face on your comm link. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification, either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watts' wishes, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comm links or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up. Talks seriously. First time. Look, Alley Cat. I've led a Drek life and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. Hope you just said yes. I've got a located chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm headed back to Seattle. The primary location of most Shadowrun campaigns. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped back seat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ Grinders, a local chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for New Yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watts' body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Organ Grinders is such a fucking, good name for a place like this. Okay. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty, fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Hey, man. Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am? Are you the coroner?" "I'm John Dresden, the Organ Grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are?" "Alley Cat, I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder." He frowns. "Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." Organ Grinders is where they do vampire facials for celebrities. Yeah. No, you don't have to do that in this world, because you can just get a virus that turns you into a vampire. "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, what with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So, who told you he was dead?" Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. "A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there." Alright. What's the button to hit to look at interactables? It's not... Oh, maybe it's just not an interactable. Ah! Not afraid at all. I am a great cat. Gang shit! Yeah! Hello, Charles. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper? He sighs. "Not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know..." God damn it. God, I love that they double up. It's good shit. God, I love that cat. That's such a good cat. He sighs. "Not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she or they always remove an internal organ from the victim. So like Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper also always took an internal organ from the victim. That was just a thing that Jack the Ripper did. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. Whiz, what else? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Dresden, get out here! Oh, fuck, it's McCluskey. Oh, yeah, tab is the button, I think. No, it's not. No? Oh, it's Alt. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence from the bag without spoiling it. Let's look at the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Look at the cred stick. It's a standard, cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. I'll take it. You slot the cred stick into your PDA. 300 new yen is added to your account. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. I feel terrible that we have been, long to Sam Sort. See you there. Love, Jessica. Interesting. We got a medkit. Hello? Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So, this new Rippervic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single eternal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel, has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? None of your business, Lumpy. His face contorts into a hideous snarl. You're funny, troll. Maybe we'll find another time to do a little dance later, you and me. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. And fuck this guy. I hate this guy. Fuck the cops. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? A cab. Which one? Do we want to be sentimental about Sam? No, this one's... I like this one. This one shows, like, idealism. I'm going to bring his killer to justice. At least street justice. Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 new yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take? Who's paying to hold his leash? In Seattle? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career. And Wallen. I think Renraku has a... Oh, what are they called? It's like a big building where, like, all of their employees live and work, and they can't leave. Arc something. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of new yen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ Grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you can find anything useful? Okay then. I'll go do that. Okay. This is good shit. But I'm now, for the first time, actually excited about, because I think this is the first time I properly played Shadowrun Returns since we played it. Cookie, I think you'll remember this. I think you were just starting to pop into streams when we played this. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, with the internal thermostat set to 21 degrees Celsius. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. That is Jake Armitage from the fucking SNES Shadowrun game. The protagonist of SNES Shadowrun. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. Oh, was it really RE2 make? It wasn't during Somnium Files and Shadowrun and SNES Shadowrun? Huh. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data track drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Yeah, it sure is. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or another, though. Jake yells toward the other side of the room. John! Is this lady cool? Yeah, she's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help her out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Distinctly remember you playing the DLC. Oh, for RE2 make? Wait. I don't even remember what you're talking about. Is there a blonde girl in RE2 make? I don't remember. Alright then, the name's Jake. And you are? Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Alleycat. And well-mannered, too. Such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off of my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Oh, yeah, so SNES Shadowrun does open with Jake finding himself, like, sleeping in a morgue. It's very similar to the start of Planescape Torment, funnily enough. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should've started the rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night's stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I can use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised we made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? Give me a pistol. My weapon of choice as well. Here, take this one. So, ready for an evening out in the town? If you're buying... Hey, I've already got the party favors. Jake fucking Armitage. Jake's a fucking cool character. I want to revisit Shadowrun SNES at some point. The only issue being that that game's not very good. I guess the LP is still up on YouTube. Is that still up? Or is that one of the ones that I privated? Hold on, let me check. Cause that was a damn fun LP to do. It's a very janky game. If you know anything about the game Nightshade, it plays very similarly to that. It's like them very, very obviously trying to make a CRPG on the SNES. It's very weird. Yeah, so the Shadowrun SNES LP is still up there. It's good. Run into the Seattle Sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. So my favorite thing about this series is that it starts in Seattle and then kind of ends in Seattle, because Shadowrun Hong Kong, you play characters that are literally from Seattle, and I think you go back at the end. Then Shadowrun Dragonfall is the oddball in that you are in fucking Berlin. Hidden in the garbage churn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect for your skills. You take the gear. Wow, that's convenient. Oh, hey guys. What's up? Ah, fuck. I guess I'll just shoot you with my gun. Jake can do magic too, right? Yeah, Jake is such a weird character. Because throughout the course of Shadowrun SNES, you become a Decker and also a Shaman. And you can commune with the spirit of Coyote, I believe, is the one. And like generally in Shadowrun, getting tech like cyberware that you need to be a Decker, like, kind of loosens your grasp on magic. But Jake seems fine. Damn, that hit good. Jake is a damn good Shadowrunner. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. He chuckles. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my mag lock. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Got it. How do I look at my inventory and stuff? Oh, I have karma already? Oh yeah, because this game doesn't actually deal with level ups and stuff, right? Let's see. We're not going to worry about decking. Charisma is something that we want. We definitely want the Shadowrunner etiquette. Charisma is like very, very important in these games. You can talk your way out of a lot of situations. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight and we need some help. What's your problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore. But no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market of yours at? It's just down the street, ma'am. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Down the street. Oh, there. Hey, y'all. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world whenever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Look at this fucking guy. What a guy-ass guy. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast. And he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? Hey, punk, I've got a better idea. Hand over today's take and I'll let you leave. Alive. Hey now, let's not get all nuclear here, chummer. I'm sure we can work something out. He slowly reaches into his pocket and holds out a bundle of new yen. His hand is visibly trembling. Like I need your scratch. Give it to the woman. He looks at the woman, then back at you again. Tossing the new yen to the ground, he sheepishly turns to leave the scene. Damn, I actually got out of that without doing a fight. That rules. Well, damn. I wish there were more people like you around here. I've never seen anyone stand up to those thugs without getting beaten bloody. Just trying to help out. Hell yeah. We got karma for that. Just got one. Can't really buy anything cool. No, I think there was like a lady over here. Sarah. Hello? Clicked on you. The clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. This city do got fog of war. It's Seattle. There's radiation. This place is fucked. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Anything else I should know about these gangers? Well, their leader's a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a wiener. First tip of starting a gang. Do not name your gang something that can be shortened to wiener. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. They're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. She looks you over, then nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Is there a quick save? I don't actually know if I can adjust buttons. I don't know if there's a quick save. Damn. Look at these ancient saves. Is it F5 maybe? It is. F5 is quick save. Okay, good to know. Very important that we know that. Hello? As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Hey man, are you okay? Oh, I'm not reading this. Yes, no, I saw something. It's gonna kill me. Calm down, I'm Alley Cat. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I'm a shaman. I thought so. Vlad, what do you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien, that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Oh, my avatar looks like a character from Galarians because we're playing a cyberpunk game. Yeah, I know, Cookie. I know. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. Poor Vlad. Is this an area that I can go into? Oh, it is. Oh, it's... okay. Don't go to the market. I went to the market already, motherfucker. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's chill. You're chill. Shadowrunning is good. I missed this game a lot. This is like one of my favorite games ever. And I didn't realize how much I like actively missed it. Yeah, we've definitely been here. Okay. Hey, asswipes! Take another step forward and we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you rolled with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty. And killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Alright. Oh, we're immediately getting into combat, huh? Alright, man. Halloweener. Yeah. Somebody literally shortened it to wieners like a few minutes ago, and it was incredible. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Ouch. Die. I need to... Where's cover? Actually, now that I think about it, first aid spells in this game are really interesting in that they heal your last wound. So if you take big damage and somebody does first aid, you just get all that health back. Which is the nicest way to handle healing in a game ever. Man, there's no cover. Like, why doesn't this count as cover? Die. I imagine it gets tougher when you get attacked multiple times before you can heal. Yes, that's the exact issue, yeah. Like, you get hit for one big damage from one guy, and then another guy does a smaller hit the next time, and it's kind of fucked. Oh, that guy is big and has a large sword. Also, a lot of fucking health, and I just wasted... Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, the cooldown on that is really short. Whoa, Uncle! I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot-on-sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right. Let's finish this. As long as he attacks Jake, I'm chill. I love doing murder in the streets. Die. Bitch. All right. I gained karma for killing that man. It's always great when you get good karma for killing people. Actually, that gives me 2. That might be worth looking at stuff. Dodge? Yeah. Rip John Paul, you could have had some sort of role in the narrative, maybe. Nah! Absolutely not. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa! Hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take New Yen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink? That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. I think Jake does come back later. But, like, for the time being, that is our, like, Shadowrun SNES representation for the entire series. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the center to the at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you, this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Yeah! A cab. He looks in your direction. Now what? The coroner, Dresden, sent me over. Doesn't mean jack shit to me, unless someone radios me with an update. My orders are that nobody gets in. You son of a bitch. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. Ew, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper? Or working for some corp? Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Ha! Just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mr. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk-face in the uniform already set up shop in my alley. So, it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, the last couple of months I've been sleeping there. But I spend my days out at doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off a Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like what I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. Alright, man. Alright, man. That's all I need to know. Thanks. See you around. Dan. The donut man. Where is he? That's fresh fruit.